I thought we were doing pretty good.
I don't know how long that broadcast was down.
I wasn't even watching it.
I wasn't watching it either.
Grace.
Guys, we're back. I wasn't paying attention, and apparently we lost the broadcast there.
So we were under caution for the first time. Nothing big.
Just a couple cars spun and lost control.
Some good saves out there.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like we saw in the pit parties.
No.
Thank goodness.
Let me go check that real quick. Yeah, I don't know why we lost broadcast. I didn't get a message saying the broadcast was interrupted or over.
Thomas Lewandowski, still your leader. Garrett Dayton, Terrence Donovan, Kenneth O'Keefe, and Michael Churchma are your top 5. There you got some cars pitting. James Brown and Doug Nelgy, Nigel.
Crap, it's timing out of Twitch, really. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to fix the broadcast. That's why I'm kind of being quiet, mumbling. Okay, we're good. And if you're in the chat and you can type, can you tell me how long ago that the stream went down, so we know how far back we need to be? Did you get a roundup of the top 10, Dan?
Yes, sir.
All
I
right.
did top 5.
Top 5, okay.
Eric Duffy's moved up to 11th. He's one of my picks.
Yeah, he is. Isn't it? That's a
He
52.
up 4th.
Both of our picks have been pretty good. It's my pick, Mark Lloyd, in 27 is on the high side. I believe he's rolling in, will that be 6th? So both of my picks are right in front of each other. Terrence and Kenneth O'Keefe in 73 and Mark Lloyd in 27.
Terrence is right up there as well.
Yep, he's in 3rd. O'Keefe's in 4th. Lloyd's in 6th. And you said Eric Duffy's in 11th? I'll have to pay attention to the stream a lot more. Less than I should have known, but well, I'm
Sorry.
going to do all the same.
But hey, we're going back green.
Going back green, and in case you missed it, it was 2 single car spins that caused a caution. No other cars were involved, so
No contact.
no contact.
Green flag.
We are going green. The 18 leads to 99. 18 gets a pretty good jump there to start off.
Not huge, but it's enough.
Yeah, like I said, it's not huge, but it is enough. The 73 of O'Keefe looking for the bottom line groove. Mark Lloyd also looking for that bottom line, try to get in there.
So somebody clipped the apron, made me nervous.
In the back of the field?
Just a little bit. I don't even know if he hit the apron, but it made me nervous. Whatever it was. Meanwhile, they were single falling out. Drivers in the back hung out on the outside trying to find an opening.
To get back down, because I think all these drivers are content of just kind of chilling, because it's like I said, it's only lap, 6, 7? So
Yeah.
I think all these drivers are content with just chilling for the time being.
You're on lap 8.
Around lap 8? Okay, the ticker's about 2 laps off. I wonder if there's a way to increase the ticker speed. Oh, Mark Lloyd is on the apron a little bit.
Oh, and he hangs onto it. See how he merges back up. He's going to mow the grass a little bit, but he's smart. He'll back it down and take it easy. Still early in this race, he could come back.
Yeah, very easily.
If he can stay on the lead lap.
as we go back to the leaders. The 99 is still on the 18's butt. And he's wanting, probably saying, move.
Yeah. Nah, he's probably just riding around in there. What I'd be doing is just sitting behind somebody on the inside line
and cruising. That's exactly what I'd be doing too.
Oh, car beating and Megan in the back. There's that car number 2.
Got a number for me?
Number 2 in the 52. He might have made a little contact going through the trial.
Yeah, I'm watching the 52 right now.
There.
The 46 now going a little high on the 52.
Okay.
52 had enough room where they didn't make contact. Who is that to, by the way? If you give me a name there, Dan.
The number 2. Ooh, 52 blinked out for a split second there. He's all gathered back up. Look at the battle behind Allen.
Forgot about Mr. Dave Smalley in the 69. I know he was in this race.
He's in the back, but he may have some strategy for it.
I see a couple of CORA guys in the back too, just chilling. And looks like Michael Churchman is trying to make a move with 33 on the outside a little bit. He's got that run going out of 2. Can he complete the pass going into... oh, we got a car hard into the inside wall. Going back up the track, the 10 misses it. Oh, that is the 23. Come on, camera, cooperate. That was a hard lick. I don't know if you guys saw it in the stream, but I saw a car just nail that wall.
Sounders?
Yeah, there's a 23 of David Saunders. He was on the apron, gets loose, and smacks it hard, dead on. Goes back to the racetrack. Nice dodging by the 10. Nice dodging by Terry. I think he got low contact.
Yeah, a car behind him did the same thing he did.
Yeah, that is the 7, and as we're going back live, you see
back live. Look at this
crab
battle.
walking.
Look at the battle for 6 here.
The 99 was tempted to look for the lead there. Ooh, you are right. We got 2 wide, 2 deep. The 28 and 17 going at it, and the 25 and 26 going at it.
This is that pack racing. This is almost like Daytona, Talladega kind of racing.
Well, for these cars it is, because these cars, I believe, only get up to about 150 or something like that. I think they get about 147 on straightaways here. With the draft, I think it eclipses 150.
These short runs, the tires warm up, cars get comfortable, and you could have pack racing.
Yeah, you can.
Be the big one, which we don't want to see.
Yeah,
once the tires wearing off, we'll see them spread back out again.
Yeah, we do not want to see the big ones here.
No.
You see David Saunders on the apron after getting off pit road for repairs. The front 5, as you see, are just single file, chilling, relaxing. Maybe having the cold one.
Yeah, outside line, that 6th place pack, trying to make it work up there. Yeah, I thought they had it for a second.
They need to get closer to the bottom row to get that side draft. I mean, it's not going to help them much, but it's going to get that mile an hour, 2 mile an hour difference for what they can run. If they don't get that side draft, they're just going to fall back on the high line.
Yeah, the guy that set on the second car in that top line needs to get closer to that car in front there.
Yeah, a little bit closer. Get that bubble to push the lead car. It's not a great bubble. Like I said, you're not going to get a whole lot speed difference with side draft in the bubbles. Like I said, it's only going to be about a mile an hour, maybe 2 miles an hour at most. But it's going to be enough that over time on the laps, it's going to move those cars up. And with the runs you get on the high line, it can actually work in your favor a lot.
You notice them cars, they start running side by side. The cars behind them start catching up. It's kind of makes a log jam here.
And that is the 24, Mr. Alan Larson leading this second pack. I'm going to see what's going on with the front pack here. The 73 of O'Keefe is making a move on the 99. So we have a little change going on, a little battle here in the front pack.
Caution, caution.
Oh, we have a caution.
Caution, trouble in the
Like a
coming
person
out
take
turn
or
4.
bar or anything like
That's
that.
a 6. That's a 69 of Dale Smalley. Bob Kern in 6.
Dodging it. Dale.
The 7, I think I see the 7 get loose again. Yep, the 7 just lost it.
The 6.
And got into the 6 and got into Dale Smalley.
Yep,
And the
Molly's.
69. Oh, where to go for both those cars. I mean, that's the second time he's got loose, and I guarantee you, well, I don't know if he hit anything. Well, yeah, he hit the 6 of 69, so he's going to have damage.
Oh, man. He got...
Let's get a
6.
cockpit in with Bob Kern in the 6.
Hard hit for the 6 on the inside wall, just that last blow there.
Yeah. As we see here, head on, kill the engine. He should have one reset, so he should be able to get back out there.
Dale comes in.
I think Dale went in there and started pushing the 6 a little bit. Try to get him in a pit road so he don't have to be towed.
He gave him a little mark, a little bump there, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, it wasn't enough to get him rolling. And Dale Smalley's crab walking at its finest. Tough break for the 6 and 69. Just know where to go.
Yeah, the 7 car.
Looks like the leaders are on pit road.
He probably could have saved it but he got help. Leaders are on pit road.
See Dale Smalley. Some of the leaders are. I see the 1873. And who was the other one that was in the front pack? It was the 99, 88, 73. The 21 of Terrence, I think, also was in the pit. I saw in the pit. So 3 of the 5 leaders pitted. Yep. 73, 21, and 18. Like I said, they should have one reset, so they should be able to get back out here early. But it's kind of tough. Like, we're only on lap 19 and they had to use that reset.
Yeah, too early for that. Luckily, that did not happen up towards the front.
Oh, yeah. I think that 7 needs to make some adjustments. Either, I believe, not dropping, but getting some air pressure in that right rear to keep from getting loose, tightening the car up a little bit.
There's car. He might be so. Then again, he might be having a car that pushes, and once that car pushes, he oversteers it, and
That could be it too. I mean, with these cars, they're so finicky that you can't be too loose or you can't be too tight, because these cars are unforgiving.
I remember when I first started here, these cars were never like that, and I guess they did a tire change or something.
Well, when I first started iRacing, these cars were like that, and I believe once I got into C, they changed the tire model a little bit, where you kind of, if you didn't have with the fix, you used to didn't have to brake at all or let off. And when they changed the tire model, they got it where it's wicked loose and you had to let off.
Yeah.
If on the fix set, and a lot of these guys compensated, but some worked, some didn't. It's too late for me to talk broadcast.
Yeah, it's been a long week for me. Give a shout out to my uncle there. He's in the hospital.
Oh man, what's wrong with him?
He has a little bit of heart problems, so
That's not good, man.
he's in the bed getting taken care of.
He has my prayers, man. He has my prayers.
Been a long weekend. You watched the Martinsville race?
Yeah, I missed it. I took a small nap before the broadcast to get at least some rest, and wound up missing it. Not happy, but I got it recorded, and I watched like the first 50 laps recorded. So, and here's a pretty entertaining race.
It was all right. Had some snoozer moments in it.
That kind of surprised me out for Martinsville.
For once I could say the finish at Fontana
Was
was
better.
finish at Martinsville. Mr. Jimmy Johnson was your winner this weekend.
I picked him on the fantasy. I think I was fourth in the 11 people in the NASCAR Fantasy League for CORA.
And for the third straight weekend in a row, there was a fight on pit road.
Oh, NASCAR's getting good.
NASCAR. Bill France is loving it.
Oh, he's not loving it at all. He's like, what are these guys damaging my sport? Well, the fans love it. Love seeing fighting.
Oh, look at, have you noticed the stands? They're up.
Yeah, they're up. Attendance is up. So, Bill France can't fine them too much. I believe you should fine them for. I know it's damaging their image, according to
We're
him,
going
but
green.
yeah, we are going to green. 99 leads the 88 of Michael Churchma. We got the 24-hour Larson, the 81 of Colton Burke right behind him. 99 gets a beautiful jump on that restart. The 24 taking advantage of 88's tire spin.
Somebody went on the grass there. He was able to hang on to it. The whole top line just checking up there.
Yes. Way up high. Someone way up high. Michael's right all over the 24 of Allen. Let him know he means business.
Allen gets it. He's right there.
I can imagine the thoughts what Allen's saying right now in his head. Like, get off me. But more fun terms, I should say.
It's only lap 23.
Exactly. Chill out, man. As we're watching the two CORA cars, the 00 and the 07, we got a car on the apron. I believe that is Terry Hurley. If I can get out. Yeah, that is Terry Hurley. He got on the apron a little bit. Am I live? Yeah, I'm live. Make sure I'm live. Yeah, now the 81's all over the 24. I believe Allen might be holding up the field just a tad bit, man.
Seems like Allen likes to. The field always forms around Allen.
You ever notice that?
and 81 just. It's like, you're slow.
That's what I'm seeing right now. We got the 88 at Michael Church trying to get the high side working. They got, I believe that was Colton Burke in the 81. Can you give me a confirmation on that, Dan?
I don't know if Allen just doesn't have the speed he wants to get out of that car. Because the leader is pulling away. I don't know if they get single file, they could reel him in.
That is Colton Burke. And we got 3 cars on the high line in the second pack. But they're spread out. Yeah, they need to get tighter. Ooh, we're going to go 3 wide here. Going into the corner. Who's going to back up? Yeah, the 17 stuck in the middle of 26, making that 3 wide. Now this is the 28, 17, and 26.
I mean, they got enough rubber up there now to make it stick. He sticks up there. There's still...
I think the 26 backed off just a tad bit, and I think that's what saved a lot of these guys.
The 3 wide through these dog legs can be quite hairy.
Yeah, that would be a guaranteed wreck right there. I'm not
Cars starting to fade off some of these race cars.
Yeah, that 99 is just loving these guys fighting. Michael Church won the idiot, gets clear of the 24, and he's going to pull away, I guarantee you.
Now, if he pulls away, you know Allen's the slugger in this one.
I bet he's loving it. 17 going to make a move.
These drivers, it looks like it's irritating, but these drivers are having a real blast out there right now.
Oh yeah, they love it. I was with these guys in practice, practicing with them, doing practice race with them, and everything I hear is just they love these cars, and it's so much fun to them. It's fun to a lot of guys, these cars. I mean, yes, they're unpredictable and wild, but if you drive them right, they are a blast, and that unpredictability.
Just giving themselves room and everything, and just driving the cars out there, and they're having a blast.
think a lot of these guys love the unpredictability of these cars. I mean, it can be frustrating sometimes, but it's a blast. That's why I love driving those Indy cars so much. The lower Indy cars.
Yeah.
Because if one wrong move and you're done, it's that adrenaline you get from that. You can't make a mistake. You can't make a big mistake with those cars. And the same with these cars, but they're, let's just say, ooh, the 17 gets high, the 26 checks up a little bit, getting a little shot, the 73.
Hold up line there.
And turn has to check up. All the high line has to check up there. 81 in the grass.
You can listen to them and you hear them when they hit the grass.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes up and they make
oh, come on, 73 in the wall.
And they're all up. The 17, 73.
Oh, the 7 just ARCA brakes, 7 ARCA brakes. Oh, that tore up a lot of good cars, and it's going to turn and bite the 73. Wow.
Just one little slip up, one car got loose, got up into the guy on the outside, and
I'm going to get a ride with the 73 see what happened. Let's get a closer view.
Just a racing deal. 28 just
get loose.
Just got loose there and got up into the 17, and they both spun and they blocked the whole racetrack.
Yeah, he got loose. Spun. Buddy Waters gave it 28 a little extra tap there. The 71 hits it. It's just freak train. Jim gets by. That 7, I don't think he just slowed down at all. I mean, I'm actually going board with the 7. And I don't want to point fingers, but I've had this issue earlier today where people just don't slow down in my race. I want you to listen to the engine. He was off the gas. I just don't know how hard he was on the brake. Gotta slow down, whether it means locking them up or not. I was only one right of Terrence. I'm in that Kenneth O'Keefe. He had a pretty good view here. Nope, wrong camera angle. Yeesh. What did it happen on 1 and 2?
Yes.
All right, we're riding with the Kenneth O'Keefe of 73 as he had a bird's eye view of what happened. Yeah, the 28 just gets loose. Just really nowhere to go for a lot of these cars. A couple guys avoided it. He did a real good job avoiding it, but a lot of the other ones just had nowhere to go.
About 12 cars involved in that wreck.
Ouch.
2 car. Did he get a piece of that?
The 2?
The 2.
I don't know, but I can tell you the 17 is running sideways right now. He's a crab walking. A lot of the other cars, I believe, are just stuck in the pit. 52 to 66 to 99, I think, all pitted. The 69 Del Smalley. The 73 still in pit. The 26 and 23 still in the pit, along with the 28, 71. Well, 71's just leaving. If cars haven't used the reset now, they're haven't used the reset earlier, they're gonna have to use it now.
Yeah, it's just mid-packs. That's all part of racing these street stocks in Charlotte.
Yep, you're always close because there's not a big speed disadvantage. I mean, like I said, the top speed of these cars in the draft on the straights, on the back stretch, I believe, is what, 148 to 150? In the corners, you're doing, if I remember right, about 140s?
Yeah.
Early 140s or late 130s?
Yeah, and when these cars are not the lightest cars, and in a tight packs like this, and something happens like that, and you're doing 140, 130 through the turns.
Yeah. You can't stop on a dime, and the brakes in these are not that good either, so.
It's like trying to stop a train.
Yeah. Trying to stop a train on a dime. You just can't do it. These are heavy cars that don't have very good brakes. So, you can slow down, yes. You can lock them up, yes. But they won't slow down real fast. You have to give them some room. And a phrase of basically a good description of these cars is, it's a phrase I always use for a car that's a handful, is you got to dirt track it. You got to
Yeah.
kind of use the back end to help the car turn when it gets loose. You got to dirt track it a little bit.
Need to when that car breaks loose, you figure that out and you use that to your advantage.
Yeah. Loose is fast, but you don't want to be too loose.
Yeah, this is fast, but on the edge of out of control.
Exactly. Ooh, what's a 6 doing? 6 in the grass.
What was he thinking?
I think he's trying to say I should go in the pit. Like, I'm going to go in the pit. No, I'm not. That's basically what I was thinking. It may have,
Yeah.
the pit may have closed when he was trying to go in. He's like, well, I can't go through. Couple of cars blinking. 52 blinking pretty bad there.
Now watch that. You think somebody may have connection problems with this?
That would be Duffy, one of your picks. And you see 3 Twisted Motorsports cars there. I think the 17 is also part of Twisted Motor. That is Gordon Burke. And so there'll be 4 of their cars in. It's just I don't think the 17 has a paint job. If he does, well, my trade paint doesn't register it. Or I may have done it a little bit too early to see his.
Pace car is in. You're getting set.
We got Michael Church running the 88 and Alan Larson the 24 leading the field.
See if Alan Larson can at least get a good start here.
And he has a pretty decent start for starting the high line. Not too bad.
Got higher gear.
Yeah.
In the back there, the top line's checking up big time.
Yeah, they are.
And one blue car there.
As the 14 leading the high line in the back.
That car just didn't want to get going for him. Maybe it's the different gears these guys are running.
Yeah. That could be because you generally want a shorter gear on 1 and 2, and then a taller 3rd and 4th gear. Oh, we got a spin.
Oh, trouble.
That is a 6. That Terry Hurley in the 06 gets into it.
My radio sound bad out there.
Colin in the 07 just got into it.
Just again, another tight racing incident here.
As we rewind to find out what happened. Oh, 17 gets loose and taps the 6.
Oh man, 6 just almost got through that.
Let's see what happened here. I'm gonna slow it down. If looks like the 66 came down just enough and just barely hit the front 17 to knock it loose.
It's that tricky dog leg.
Yeah, that is that tricky dog leg, and the 6 barely gets tapped. I mean, just barely. But that was enough to send it around. And we're going to watch as the cars go. You see Terry Hurley in 06 spin. And the 07 of Colin just had nowhere to go.
It's another bad situation here.
As we're riding inside of Colin, see what he sees. It's nothing but smoke. You had to pick your spots. Oh, yeah. Got to pick your spots at that time. Sometimes you pick right, sometimes you pick wrong. Oops, I don't want to be in this camera angle. So
the green and black car. I'm just gonna stop and let it finish and keep going.
Yeah. The 21 has damage. He's crap walking.
21. Oh, and the 20.
What happened?
21-7 wrecked on the backstretch.
What's going on with 21? Why is he...
Larson, a huge wreck.
What?
They were all wrecking down the backstretch. The 52, the 21, the 27, coming out of 4 during that wreck. Alan
Oh,
Larson at 21
oh,
got.
yeah, Al Larson hit the wall. I'm not sure if this was during caution or not, but Al Larson got on the wall and just smacked the 21 of Terrence Donovan. Nowhere to go for
50.
him.
Wow.
Wow, the 27 gets into it. The 52, wow, nice
52.
avoidance by that. 52, Duffy.
This is during that wreck.
Was this during the wreck or was this during caution?
This was as soon as the wreck happened. Maybe Alan let off for the caution or
Wow, that's puzzling.
get an interview on that one. Jeez.
I'm not sure what went on there, folks. We're just gonna have to speculate, but that had to be during caution or right at the caution. If you guys have any drivers you want to follow or what camera you want to see, let us know in the chat box on Twitch, and we will get you those drivers and camera angles.
So let's see.
It looks like Buddy Walters is the lucky dog. Wow, that makes things interesting.
That really.
Because I know some of those drivers already used the reset.
And now that, yeah, it's early in the race. Oh.
Can you give me a countdown of how many people are on lead lap, Dan?
Got about 19 cars on the lead lap.
And any of the cars are off the track, if you can tell?
Alan Larson.
Alan is. I mean, the resets on this game are tricky. It's even if you get a 0 times, that uses up your reset. So you can just barely tap the wall or just barely tap a car, and that will use your reset.
Right the back of you. And that uses it up. Just a bump. Just racing bump.
Yeah. So the resets are finicky, and if you get ripped off on like a 0 times, your day is going to be long. Looks like they're doing double file now. The pace lights on the pace car are off.
And they're going to line up top 5 Garrett. Got Michael Churchma, Colin Burke, Vincent Vinny, Mike Ellis, Garrett
Vincent Vinny's in the 25, is he?
Yeah, he's up there in 3rd place.
Look who's in 6th. Mr. Jim Brown.
Dave Whiteside running up 7th. And there's Dale Smalley running 9th. Need some faces.
Yeah, we got some familiar faces going up the track. It looks like the 21 got repaired, so there's the 27. Looks like the back of the field's getting shuffled out. Getting sorted out, I should say.
There.
Looks like I was going the wrong way with the vehicles. Doo-doo. Michael Churchman leads him off with Colin Burke. Colin's father is actually in this race in the 17 car. So we got a father-son connection in this race today.
I'm sure they won't sure they won't race like their family here.
Be ready, green
For a
flag.
fact, Gordon would, if it's for the win, he might give a little bump to the Colin in the 81.
A quiet dinner.
Yeah, it's a very quiet dinner.
Green flag back in the air.
As 25 of Vincent gets on the 81 of Colin. Colin, I don't think, had a great start there. It's hard to anticipate when the lead car is going to go, but since we're all going on green, you got to anticipate that green.
Yeah.
Look like Michael's doing a little small arc to get his car situated. And then too, Mike Ellis looks like it's falling back, trying to find an opening on that low line, which he does in front of the 71. 81's still stuck out on the outside line. 2 making a move on the 81, or fixing to make a move on 81 now. We got a car smack the wall hard.
Oh, and
Caution somewhere.
Oh, that's Mark Gloy. The 27.
That could have been a lot bigger.
Yeah, that should have been a lot bigger. I'm gonna go with the 27 here. Let's get a rewind. That's Smart Gloy. That's one of my picks.
Yeah, man, he just, that tricky dog leg, he just overshot that and got into the wall.
He was too high on the track, damn the dog legs.
And then he just backed into the wall
And just
hard.
smacked the wall hard. Just bad luck for the 27. 27 looks like he's going to have some toe damage there, so his life is going to be miserable for this race because I guarantee you already used that reset. That's a tough break for Mark there. Let's take a ride at the 28. I actually want to hear his engine. This is Rick Kravatsky. Yeah, it just didn't turn too much. Turned as much as he should have and smacked the wall hard. Luckily, there's only one car he hit. That could have been wiped out the entire back end of the field. Looks like also he may have some toe-in damage.
I tell you what, the more and more this happens, the better these drivers are getting at dodging these wrecks.
Well, you never gain the skill of dodging a wreck. It's just all luck. Tell you a little fun story is when I was racing these for the rookie MT license, and I mean, I thought I was a master at dodging. I was dodging wrecks left and right. As soon as I get out of the D class and get into like the C, the B, and A, race them, I cannot dodge at all. I have the worst luck.
When I first started here, I was dodging, and I was like, I'm good at this.
Exactly, and then you get to the bigger ones, and you're like,
later, I'm frustrated, and I quit.
It's like, there was a stretch, I actually finished a race, which I put on YouTube. It was the IndyCar race. That was the first race I finished, whether it be official or hosted, in 3 weeks. I mean, I got a 4 times penalty in that race for when I went through a car, but I actually got to finish the race.
Yeah.
I was so happy at the end of that race that I was literally just like giddy. I was giggling like a schoolgirl, that excited for finishing a race. Man, you can have some rough times in this game.
Yeah, the emotion we put in for a computer simulator.
They need to do a recent replay on Simulator. That'd be cool. I mean, technically they do. You just have to rewind and find a spot, but
Yeah.
I want to hit a button and it'll be replay. I'm lazy like that. As we kind of just circle through the field as they get situated.
You know, iRacing has put a lot of time in. Just, it's amazing what they do. They scan the racetracks and
Spend a lot of time, money on these cars, tracks, and they do a pretty good job. I like the tire model a lot.
yeah. When you talk to some of these drivers, and I talked to a couple of drivers, and they say that it's just so real. It's the best video game. They call it a video game, but it really is. And I heard from Tony Stewart, the only difference between this and real life is fear. And that's true. The G-forces against your body and fear
aren't there, but you do have that adrenaline. You do have that. That's why you see a lot of guys get so mad. It's because you got all that adrenaline going through your body as you race. Your body gets tense. I mean,
the computer screen, and you're up on it. I sit behind the wheel. I start sweating.
Exactly.
You start shaking, and then once the race is done, you gotta catch your breath.
Yeah.
It makes you think.
I was doing I did 150 laps at Talladega in the hosted room once. By the end of that 150 laps most of it was pack racing. I believe only about 20 laps is when I was by myself or drafted with a guy. And I mean, I was drenched in sweat. I was exhausted.
Yeah.
it took me probably a day just to get recuperated, enough to even want to get back to the game. So it does take its toll. And, I mean, it's not really, you don't get that G's, but you get that adrenaline pumping through your body, you get action-packed racing.
Almost the same effect. And
Yeah.
I ran a qualifier, just a qualifier for one of these CORA races, and I ended up winning. And at the end, everything went just as planned. I pitted early, I stayed out the rest of the race, made it on fuel, won the race. And at the end of the race, I was just, I felt like I started yelling over the mic, celebrating and stuff, and I was just...
What race was that? Was it the Daytona, Talladega?
That was a Talladega race.
Yeah. I remember now. So you got a core winner here talking to you guys. Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to be, as the pace car lights are off, so once they get off 4, they will be going green. Like I said, I'm pretty excited to be racing with these guys next season. ETV is going to cover the broadcasts, so it's going to be better broadcasting and better watching for you guys. I'll admit.
They
do a good job. I'm very fascinated by what they do and happy about what they do.
Green
It's
flag.
in good hands. Oh, Vincent Vinny just got a horrible restart.
Jeez.
Horrible. And the 81, I believe, got tapped to 25 a little bit. And the bottom, the entire high line is just checked up right now. We got the 21 all over the 69 Del Smalley.
Yes, sir.
We got the 73 behind the 18, and you probably recognize these cars from the practice and at the beginning of the race as the cars that are running away with it. Ooh, we got the 46 spinning.
Yeah,
Saves it. Nicely held, Mr. Buddy Waters.
Yeah, for a minute.
I meant to hit V, but I hit C twice. I was like, no. Let's go up to the leaders.
Side by side for 11th here.
It's
For the
99
leader.
of...
The 7-1 in the wall.
Oh,
Across the track.
hard. Oh. Come on, camera.
Onto it.
What have you got?
That was a vicious hit by the 71. And I mean vicious.
He hit the wall once. He got damage. Looked like he knocked a toe out of it or something, and
Let's.
he got loose and couldn't even
Is
get
that
back.
David Whiteside the 71? No, he just gets loose going off the corner and just couldn't hold it.
He couldn't gather it back up.
Killed the engine. I'm gonna.
Oh, huge hit.
Let's run inside with Mr. David Eigenberger. Yeah, he just gets loose, exiting the corner. His tail kicks out. Can save it, and ouch.
Like I
That
said,
hit hurts.
He got too high with those cold tires. You know, I noticed that when the tires warm up, you can see some cars get away with getting out of that groove. And on cold tires, he got out of that groove.
17 is still working off some damage.
Gathered it up, got in the wall, and bent the suspension and went straight into the inside wall.
Looks like Michael Churchman's pitting. Looks like we got a pretty good crowd up in the stream.
Yeah, welcome everybody.
Welcome everybody. We are only on lap 49 of 125 if you're just joining us in the stream. Like I said earlier, if you have a favorite driver or a camera angle you want to see, just let us know in the chat and we'll get to it.
And we'll keep an eye on them for you. See what we got in this chat room. Make some noise.
Come on, speak up.
Don't be shy.
We're nice-ish. We won't bite you that much.
And we're not racing, so we'll be nice.
Yeah, maybe. We're just joking around, man. We're nice. Like I said, yeah, somebody want to see or any questions, just ask us. And We know enough that we can help you. Grant Denton? It looks like the stream's still going, so we're gonna have a little fun editing this between the two streams, but should be pretty good. I'm just curious how much that blackout was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hope we got the introductions. That's what I hope. Yeah, that's kind of funny. There's like no storms in my area, but I lost power for a split second. But it was enough.
It doesn't take much.
Mm-mm.
Depends on where your power is coming from. You might have a substation out where a storm is.
Yeah, who knows? Actually, the substation I have actually is in my city. I believe about a mile and a half, 2 miles away from me.
Where's the storm?
An hour. Well, actually, at that time, it was about an hour, 2 hours away. Actually, since the pace got lights, I'm actually going to check the weather.
You live close to a hospital?
Yeah, about...
Sometimes they'll switch the grids so they can. So if something does happen with that substation, the hospital stays lit.
Yeah, they have backup generators. Actually, the hospital's not too far away from me. It's only about a mile.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll switch your grids around and play with that.
Yeah. As I'm watching...
Second power going
Yeah,
on.
we got some storms popping up in my area, but I haven't got any alerts, so they're not going to be severe. Tomorrow is an 80% chance of tornadic activity, which is going to be fun.
I've never seen a warning like that. Tornadic activity.
Yeah, they can usually tell by how the storm is and how the dry line is.
Man.
They can give you, well, heads up. The last time they did like a day advance warning, there was 270 tornadoes that day.
Oh, wow. Well, I hope you got your roof nailed on tight.
Oh, Keith's right side? Sure. We got time. Let me make sure I get the right side.
Okay.
I got somebody in the chat that want to see Kenneth's right side. That would be the left. Here's right. Yeah, you can see he has some damage. I see little crinkles. Oh, not really crinkles.
And the nose is a little squirreled up.
Yeah, flattened up a little bit, but
Nothing
nothing too.
bad. You can't really see how his suspension is.
Oh, that's just how the toe is on these cars. As I believe we're going back to green, so I'm going to switch cameras and I'm going to go up the field.
Yes.
Whoops.
Yeah, Garrett Dayton, Mike Ellis, Vincent Vinny, James Brown, and Neil Thompson in your top 5 as the pace car ducks back down on pit road.
Wow, we have 5 people that can talk in the chat. Nice.
Green flag. Everybody's rolling.
Back green.
We are back green. 99 gets a good start. Mike Ellis in the 2 gets a little iffy start. I just think the high line is like the worst place to be.
Especially on
3
the
wide
start.
in the back, the 69, 46, and I cannot tell where that third car is. I believe that's the 14. There's 3 wide there in the back for a second.
You got that all sorted out.
Yeah, they got it sorted out.
Just gotta wait for tire temperatures.
Oh, Keith is all over the 52.
Yeah.
He was up there.
I'll get back up there.
As Din in 99 is still leading. 18.
Oh,
Who is in the wall?
Barry
Oh,
Whittemore. Well,
The 10
again,
in the wall. Buddy Water making a move to 88 below him.
and everybody gets around it. That was a 10 car. He got up in the wall.
Yeah, I saw that in my, I
Pretty
barely
sick.
saw that.
Everything's okay.
Yeah, he might have some toe damage though, so it might be a little rough steering for him. Wow, he disappeared. Or that might be my internet disappearing. Who knows? This Terrence O'Keefe is just picking people apart.
Yeah,
He wants up there, and he wants up there bad. Sorry, 2 cars I've seen him pass at least. He's using the draft to perfection, and he's working that car down on the bottom pretty well.
Watching Neil Thompson in 66, he got a little loose getting in the 4 there. He was able to gather it back up.
I'm watching the 00 of Jim Brown steering, and looks like he's having a tough time. That wheel's turning in that 00.
May have some damage.
Could be just the way the toe is. I'm not sure. The 25 gets a tap from the 2. Gets on the apron, saves it.
Ooh.
Beautiful done. What's wrong way? Wrong way. Wrong way.
Drivers.
That was a beautiful save. Whoops. Cameraman, you're getting fired here. It's Terrence O'Keefe. Oh, not Terrence O'Keefe. Kenneth O'Keefe in the 73 works on the high line right behind the 2 of Mike Ellis.
And the 66 gets loose.
Oh, the 66 is off-roaded, baby.
There's a
Woohoo!
jumps it.
I gotta get a replay of this real quick, guys. That was just looked like so fun.
There.
Did he get help from the 81 of Colton? Yeah, he got a little help from Colton in the 81. Got some air, too. Yeah, it was just barely a tap, but in those dog legs, a tap can mean, let's just say, a wild ride.
Yes, sir.
As we're going through the field. Churchwell's making a move. He's getting up there. He's got those fresh tires. He pitted last caution.
Meanwhile, Kenneth O'Keefe trying to get 3rd position from
Mike Ellis in the 2. We got Vincent Vinny 25 and Jim Brown in that little small pack. The 18 is catching Denton in the 99.
Keefe clears the 2. You got to run down for the lead here.
Just doing some small.
18. Running down Garrett Dayton.
Caution.
Caution's out.
Do you need anything to
As
drink or
I'm
anything
trying
like
to
that?
find the caution. Do you see anything?
I don't see anything yet.
What calls caution? Can you go through the field and see if you see anything that's suspicious? Like a spin or something?
That's what I'm doing. Maybe it was a debris caution. Who knows?
Brake caution in iRacing? Blasphemy.
Oh, that's... Who knows?
I don't see anything. I don't see any car on the apron when I was scrolling through the field. Don't see any of that.
I was watching a far view and I didn't see anybody.
I know the CORA officials didn't throw caution because I would have saw it when I opened up the chat. So, pretty interesting here.
Yes, sir.
Looks like Den's getting a little love to the pace car there. So you don't see anything? They'll bring out the caution?
I don't even see smoke on the racetrack.
Looks a lot of cars coming in the pit. Two's the first car in pit road. We got the 25. Looks like 27, 52, 46, 69, 22. Most of the cars coming to pit road. Who's not on pit road?
Man. Maybe even the pace car come in for a set of tires.
No, that would be funny. As we're watching 52 of Duffy as he makes his pit stop. One thing I don't like about these cars that I like to talk about a little bit is they're so slow at getting gas into the car.
I never pitted in these cars, so.
Let's just do this way. You can put 4 tires on the car and still be waiting about 5-6 seconds for gas.
Jeez.
So pit stops are usually about 20 seconds with these cars. depending on how much gas you take.
They use smaller cans, and maybe they gotta swap them out.
I don't know, but all I know is it's frustrating sitting there with 4 fresh tires like, come on, come on, come on. Looks like the 9918, whoops, wrong thing. 7300 81 21 didn't pit. 88 didn't pit either. So I'm guessing the first car that pitted would be Buddy Waters.
And he's running in 12th.
Okay. So most of the field did pit. Top 12 looks like didn't. I may be wrong on that. I am live, am I? Yeah, I am. Got anybody else that want to see anything? In the chat? Memo Racer, was that a camera angle that looked like O'Keefe's car good for you? Well, this would be a good time to get something to drink, get a snack. I believe we got about 2 laps to go under caution. So get whatever you need and... Dan, come on, man. I know that's you.
Let's get that chat flowing. Everyone's down there looking. Ew, New Jersey.
Yeah, that's like the Jersey.
Feel bad for him.
Yeah. I am an Okie here, and proud of it.
Proud to be an Okie from Miss Toki.
I should just punch you right now for that. I really should. That song is old. Tell you the truth, calling Oklahoma Noki is actually pretty much of a diss. You get punched faster than you can react. We're saying it, but just a little warning if you're coming down to Oklahoma and call someone Noki here.
I'd rather be called Noki than live in New Jersey.
That is true. You can probably tell we have a little fun up here in the booth. Pace car lights are off, so we are fixing to go green. They are on the backstretch. How many cars we got rolling here, Dan?
Let's see, you got 19 cars on the lead lap. You got Garrett Dayton, Thomas Lewandowski, Kenneth O'Keefe in 3rd, James Brown 4th, and Colton Burke in 5th. And Terrence Donovan has moved up to 6th.
88, Michael Churchma. 06 of Terry Hurley. Should probably see Terry up there. No offense, Terry.
Well, you see these names that move back are actually moving up now.
Yeah. Hey, they got a little jump there.
Green
See
flag.
how good the 18 gets a jump on the 99. Pretty good there. Really good jump on the 18.
Really good. 73 almost didn't go.
Yeah. Or he may have slowed up just a tad bit to let the 18 in.
Make it work, please.
Oh, 3 wide in the back. 3 wide in the back.
Man, that was tight.
Let me scroll through the cameras here. Terry, the 06 did not go at all, looks like. There's still 3 wide in the back.
Trying to get sorted out.
66s.
Picks up in the dirt. Can he hold on to it? He's good.
Looks like everybody in the back's showing out a little bit.
Everyone's right now up front for the lead.
73 smells blood and he wants it.
Here comes the 18.
think the 73 is giving the 18 a little bump draft going down this backstretch.
Yeah, the tandem draft there.
Yeah.
How long will that last?
Jim Brown is just working the highlight. This car must be tight.
He might have wiggled up there now, and he's
stuck up there, what it looks like.
Yeah, looking for help. Somebody.
Michael's right behind him, trying to decide, should I go low, should I go high? What should I do?
Where should I go? Where should I go?
Looks like the front three are content going 1, 2, 3, try to pull away a little bit from this back pack. That's right, the pack of 4 cars right behind them.
You know, all single file out. But they're sniffing to make a move. You see that 73, he wants it.
Yeah, he wants it bad. That's what I say. He sees blood and he wants it. And that is one of my picks. I think that's the highest of our picks.
Yeah, right now. It's not Terrence Donovan. He's about 5th, 6th.
I'm looking at, you got 21 and 52. I got the 73 and 27. 27's been involved in a couple cautions, and Eric Duffy struggled a little bit, but I think he's hanging in there. It's really been Terrence and O'Keefe for our picks.
There's old Eric Duffy running 13th.
Like I said, he's hanging in there, and Mark Loy, what, an 18th? We got a car on the wall. I believe that was a 10 that I saw back there in the wall a little bit. He didn't spin it. He saved it.
Straighten that back out.
Yeah. It's just single file. From 1st to 7th, I believe. Did I get that right?
Looking.
Yeah, Terrence looking at it on Jim.
And he will settle back there.
As I'm just slowly scrolling through the field here. Pretty good distance, yeah. Couple 3 cars packed, but mostly 2-car packs, let's see.
Yeah, they're pretty spread out now. Maybe now is the time you'll see that long green run.
Yeah.
Don't want to jinx it now.
Way to go, Dan.
Whoa, swapping around, dicing up front.
Yeah, 18's all over the 99. He's probably like, I got a mean pink car behind me, and I got a mean green car in front of me. I don't know where to go. 88 and Michael's making a move on the 21 of Terrence. He's like, I'm tired of being behind here. All the way back here. I want to move.
Patients are starting to.
Speaking of moving, look up to 73.
73 giving him a push to the trial quad oval here.
Yeah, nice job by the 18 hanging on to it, man, because you get a push in those dog legs, man. Woo! The car wants to go.
I couldn't even think about that. Team looks high.
I feel it. I was wrecked a couple times during the practice rooms with someone trying to push me through the quad. And he pushed me a little bit too far and just couldn't hold it.
Pushing, and I had to scratch my head. These things? Really?
I could hear you cringing at the thought of someone pushing you through the dog legs. The 88 and Michael Churchman was still working on Terrence Donovan at 21. Trying to create a run, just something to get past him. And Buddy Waters in the 46 behind them is just like, just gonna watch these guys wreck.
Yeah, they're good racing up there.
Yeah, it's pretty good racing.
Just sitting there and watching.
I can tell you, I'm wondering how long 73 patience can last, because I think he knows he has a faster car than the 1899. It's just a matter of getting past them without losing a whole lot of positions.
Terry Hurley in the 06 might have gotten into the wall going through 3 and 4, and he did pancake that right side. Pretty much just wall riding. Got loose there and hung on to it.
As we're looking at Mike Ellis in the... What position is Mike Ellis? Is he in 8th in the 2 car?
Mike Ellis, yeah, he's 9th right now.
So it's 1 through 8 in that front pack, then 9th through 12th in the second pack, and we kind of spread out from there. Probably a good 4 car lengths in between most of those vehicles.
And up front is the big scramble.
Yeah.
It's pretty much where we like to see it.
Yes. Front 3 are pulling a little gap from the 00, which is in Jim Brown in 4th.
Yes, sir. Everybody just... Maybe they're coming. Maybe 46 is trying to make a move here.
Oh, all over. 46, Buddy Waters making a move on Michael Churchman, the 88. I'd like to give you a good shot of that. Nope, I do not want to see you, pace car.
Coming up on a lap car, race control.
I believe that's the 28.
Done a shout out to the lap car as you pretty much...
Is that the 28 there, Dan?
Yeah, it is the 28 of Rick Kavetsky.
We got a couple of Polacks in here, and I'm loving it.
Polak power.
Yes, Polak power in the racetrack and up in the booth. 28 gets high.
20. Oh, he tries to run a little close there.
Yeah, a little close. Got some damage, so I think he needs to take it a little bit high and go a little bit slower so to wreck this front pack. No, he doesn't like being lapped, but you gotta be courteous to leaders, especially when they're going that fast.
I know the feeling. You get hung out there and you kind of want to jump in and race them, but all you're doing is making more aggravation for everybody.
Yeah.
Guys, single file running now. This is
just slowly going through the field for you guys.
As long runs kick in.
Can you give me a position of Mr. Ralph?
Stop. When was the last time these guys pitted up front here?
I don't believe they went. I think 46 is the first one that has the fresher tires up here. I know 46 pitted last caution. None of the other guys did. So, but like I said, with fresh tires versus old ones, is you don't lose, if you have a good setup, you don't lose a lot of speed until about lap 30 of your runs, if you have a good set. So you won't see a big difference between fresh and new tires if they're within that 30 lap window.
True.
I mean, it might be a mile, 2 mile, 3 mile an hour here and there, but that's not enough to make the pass, especially when they're all running on the bottom line.
And these drivers are just cruising around right now in the back. There's a battle for 10th.
Yeah, they got some battles going back there.
Vincent Vinny.
Vincent battling a little bit. What position is Ralph Shipman in the 22?
Ralph Shipman, he is currently running. If he's still running. He's running 12th right now.
Pretty good run for Mr. Ralph.
9 seconds off the leader.
I know Ralph and me, him, and David Whiteside did a lot of practice together for this race. I know Ralph was doing a lot of practice to keep control of his car. And he's had a little trouble in setups early in the week, but really dialed in the last couple days.
He's doing pretty good so far. As long as he keeps his nose clean, he would have a good finish. Meanwhile, up front here, battle for 10th is really getting hot. And it's caught in the 52. It was with that lap car. It made a little scramble there.
Oh yeah, just a little.
Just a little bit.
As we're Let's actually ride on board with one of these cars. We're on board the 00 Jim Brown riding in fourth. Just kind of so you guys see the wheel action and see how hard they're really working these cars.
Yeah, these long green runs, you start wondering when you're going to give your elbows a little break here.
Yeah.
I only weigh 140 pounds when I ran Talladega.
I feel bad for you. I have a little bit of more. I'm 6'6", just about like 210, so I got a little bit more meat. But even for a big guy like me, it's tiring.
Especially during these long runs.
Yep. Let's circle back here. Nope, no, wrong way. There you go. As we are about lap 82, so we just about got, what, 43 laps left. And all these cars will have to pit again, especially this front pack, as they did not pit last caution.
Yeah.
So they're really trying to get it, they're really trying to hoping for another caution.
Yeah, they're hoping, and they're hoping that caution comes out before they pit and not during their pit.
Exactly, but I'm kind of worried because like we see, the front is spilled out mostly. Besides, well, we got a pretty 4-car pack here, but besides this and the front pack, it's really spread out. So unless someone spins, it's really not going to bring out a caution.
Yeah.
So I can just imagine the strategies going through their head, like would it pit, who's going to pit with me, how should I do it? If Ralph gets a little loose, gets on the apron.
It's going to be a gamble game.
Mm-hmm. I love gamble games. One of the reasons brought me into racing is because I love strategy, and what better strategy is than racing? All the pieces ever changing, all the pieces ever moving, all the pieces never really the same.
Buddy Waters trying to make that highline work for the 6th spot there.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to do as Michael was doing with the 21 earlier. It's just, unless you get 2 cars out there, you can't really get a good run.
I'm trying to make those fresh tires work, but I think I'm...
Now, also, you gotta... If I was Buddy Waters, I'd cruise because she's got to know that these front cars did not pit, and when they pit, he can stay out. But the other thing is, I don't think Buddy... Ooh, Buddy goes way high.
That was a pucker moment.
But I'm not sure if Buddy can make it for the rest of the way after when he pitted, because we got about 40 laps left, and they've been out there for at least, what, 15, 20 laps?
Actually, if Buddy doesn't pit and these guys get out there with fresh tires, he will lose that ground.
What I would do with Buddy was, I would pit with these guys.
I would. Pit with them or not? Take 2 tires.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't take 2 tires. I tried 2 tires with these cars. Well, the thing is with that is he takes 2 tires. He's going to have to take a full tank. He really is going to take a full tank, so he might as well get 4 tires.
True.
Because with 2 tires, you're going to be fighting that car with the difference of air pressure. And if you're going to full tank, it's going to take so long that you might as well get 4 tires. Or depending how much they figure in their heads how much gas they need. It's going to be interesting when they have to pit.
Yeah. Coming up shortly here.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know when the 2 cautions ago when that was? As Jim Brown goes way high, loses at least 2 positions. He may lose some more.
Buddy Waters leaving enough of a gap there. He might be able to get back to the inside.
Yeah. Or Buddy Waters tries to close that gap and force him back up.
Yeah,
that's what's going on. Buddy Waters is getting that nose in so Jim cannot fall back. Fall in. Run. Every position is critical, especially when they're going single file like this. So you see a car that gets forced up there. I know it sucks, but you gotta put your nose in. You gotta take that position. You gotta take what comes to you.
Have you noticed that gap where 00 left. Hasn't even been filled yet.
Yeah.
So they've been running side by side, and those front cars pulled out just a little bit.
And it'll take about a lap to get closed up again through the draft. I'm going to do a circle through the field, and if they pit, let me know. Looks like the 25-2 and 26 are doing a little 3-car pack. 52, Eric Duffy is right behind these 3. That's another one of Dan's picks.
He's creeping up there. You watch.
The 22, Ralph Shipman right behind him. We got Mark Lloyd in the 27. And his teammate, Twisted Motorsports Racing, in the 14. And we got 23 and 69, Dale Smalley. 06 of Terry Hurley behind him. We got 66 of Neil Thompson. And the 28, which you can see has pretty good damage. We got the 10. And then we got the leaders. So how many cars does that make that, Dan? That racing? 10 is the last car running.
The 10 is the last car running.
10 or 28?
You gotta make me think this late?
Yes, I'm going to make you think this late.
Still on the lead lap.
28 is?
18. Still on the lead lap. Neil Thompson is the last.
Car in lead lap, then what position is he in?
Barry Winborn is the last car in the lead lap. He's currently running 18th.
Okay, what position is the 10 and the 28 in?
The 10, that is Barry Winburn.
10 is?
Yeah, he's still on the lead lap.
What about the 28?
28 car is 1 lap down in 20th.
So we got about 20 cars still racing of the 28 that started. This is a pretty good number. Not a huge fallout. A lot of these cars got hurt in those early cautions. 99 of Den gets on the apron a little bit. And the 18 is right all over him.
Man, they're doing that push strap stuff.
Yeah, they want to get away from O'Keefe.
Yeah. He's still on that sandwich there.
Yeah, it looks like they're coming up on the 10. I believe I saw a black car with white stripes.
Oh, he slips up there. He's going to allow the 18 to get underneath him.
Oh, dude.
For the lead.
The 18 will take the lead. It's how far will the 99 go back.
He's going to jump up there and see if they can make that outside line work.
I wonder if he got loose, because if he tried to make the outside line work, especially with the lap car coming, it's a very foolish move. So I'm guessing he had to get loose at some point, or maybe a little help from a bump with the 18.
Maybe.
Because they're coming up lap car, and lap car's going to go high, and with the 99 out there, they're going to make it 3 wide.
I think the 99, he might have actually got on the apron a little bit.
Can you get a replay and see what happened? And
The
tell me?
99, he just drifted up the track. And just opened the bottom for the 18, and everyone said, I'll take that. Thank you.
It's getting interesting. They're coming up on lap car. They're going to have to make it 3 wide. Luckily, it's on the straight. They're going to complete the pass. Yeah.
They can do it. I'm faith.
Ooh, the 10 gets in the wall a little bit. Yeah, I was afraid they're going to meet the 10 on the corner, and that would have been, wow.
And talking about pit stops.
That 99 is hanging right up there. He's using that side drop beautifully.
Yeah, he's holding up. The 73 gets on the back of the 18. You might see that bottom lane move now.
They're coming up on the 28, another lap car. Now, I'm curious if Michael Donovan, 00, Jim Brown, or Buddy Waters on the 46 will go on the high line with them, because with the car up there, they can use that draft and the side draft. The draft from the front and the side draft from the cars below them to get up there fast.
That's a 99. He's gonna use that. He's gonna use that lap car.
Oh, here we go. Going into 1, 3 wide. Nicely done. Nicely
Done.
done by everybody.
Burp the throttle.
So if I was if I was a 2188, actually if I was a 21 or 88, I would make a move. Looks like Buddy Waters is going to make a move on the outside, try to get up there. Because it's a prime example to make positions with the car running well on the outside. So there's nothing wrong with going up a little bit.
99 just lost his spot there, and then he's got to work with the 73 with Keith there.
Yeah, Terrence Donovan's leaving a little bit of gap for the iron to get into if he wants it. Looks like Michael Churchman's going up the track just a tad bit.
Everybody's got to suck back down to the bottom.
These guys gotta be running low on fuel. They gotta be.
You just have to wait and see.
Yeah, you gotta see.
If I was a 99, I'm planning on pitting. I'd just drop to the back of that pack there.
That's another thing with them fixing the pit. 99 is in a position he does not want to be when you have to go to the pit road. Is on that side. Ooh, the 73 99 make a little contact. Looks like Buddy Waters is working on the outside. He's going to try to catch the 99.
He's back on the outside of the 18. Really pinching him down there.
Yeah, he's trying to get every inch of that side drive he possibly can.
You know, where 73 is going to push the 18.
Through the dog leg.
79er at him.
Yeah, that 99's used every inch of that side drive he possibly can to keep up. Smart drive by 99, but he's got to have trust with the 1873 not coming up into him.
He's got to have some power underneath the hood. They are doing a 2-car push on the bottom, and he's still hanging his own.
Yeah.
There. He's,
like I'm saying, you got to have trust that the bomb cars will not come up into you.
he kisses the grass back there.
Yep. Let me get situated here in my chair a little bit more.
If I was any more situated, I'd fall asleep.
I'm trying to get uncomfortable so I don't fall asleep. Yes, we're both tired here with broadcasting, but we got to broadcast. As these guys got to race, even if they're tired.
This is all for money, folks.
Yep, for big bucks.
We're going to watch these guys fight for it.
We need a boxing announcer. Ding, ding.
Let's have at it.
Let's have at it, boys. We got about 23 laps left. All these cars will have to pit. I'm not sure about Buddy Waters in the 46. He may not have to pit. He may be able to get going fuel, but I'm 90% sure that these
right there.
The 18, 99, the 73, 21, 88, and 00. 9% sure these guys cannot make it on the fuel they have in their cars. Just from my experience on the runs I have.
Man, and 99, I know it's coming out of 4 or coming out of both turns. He might give us a little bump to the 18's door there.
Well, he has a lot of momentum on both those corners, especially going into 3 and 4. Going off 4, he has that huge run with the dog legs, but I was surprised how good of a runs he's getting on 1 and 2.
I think if he can get a draft off this lap car, he might be able to do something with him.
And is that 66 Neil Thompson I see?
Maybe.
Let's roll through the field a little bit.
And Terrence.
Oh, I'm coming.
And Buddy, he's making outside work on the
Trying to
double
get the outside work, but he's too far from the 99 to make it work.
But he's up there.
Yeah, he's up there. He's trying.
The 00.
Yeah, it is 66 and Neil Thompson, I see. He's got that maple leaf on the front. Keyboard. There you go. Turns Donovan on the apron a little bit. Getting a little wiggly.
Oof. I think they make contact right there.
I believe 73. Not Terrence Donovan, but I should say O'Keefe and 73 got on the apron a little bit. Sorry for a little mix-up there.
Now with that 99 on the outside.
It's going to be another three-wide moment. We've got a couple cars that are coming up on.
Is he leading at the line? Will that outside line work for a finish?
I'll have to say unless he gets help from another car,
Yeah,
that's not going to work. Because
line.
I'm watching these start-finish lines, and the 18's got them just by a quarter panel.
Side by side up here. This is gonna get hairy.
Oh!
You. They don't even flinch.
They might be flinching, but I'm flinching.
We're flinching up here.
Oh, we got a caution. Lucky break for all these drivers, especially the 66.
Bye, wreck.
Where's the wreck? Can you cycle through the field, see if you see anything?
It started with the 25, the 52 and the 25. 52 got in the back of Vincent Vinny, and Vincent took a ride in the grass, corrects it, goes back out on the track and into the outside wall by the start-finish line.
As we're watching a replay of what happened there. Looks like the 52 gave a little tap to the 25.
He's a bump right there, and he goes in the grass. Watch this hit right there.
Yeah. It's a pretty ugly hit. I'm going to get you in car with the 27 of Vincent Vinny. I love saying his name for some reason.
Vincent Vinny. My cousin Vinny.
Hello, Vinny, my cousin. What you doing? Want to go bowling? Sorry, little Gran Turismo moment. Not Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto moment there. It's got some pretty good damage there.
I was referring to the Joe Pesci movie.
Ah, equally good. But Grand Theft Auto, Roman, my cousin Roman, let me go a little bowling. Instead of watching the race, let's watch David Dan do horrible accents.
Watch a half-drunk Irishman try to be an Italian.
It's not working. What's a pizza? I'm on tomato.
Hey there, you jerky.
Hey, you're from New Jersey. You're supposed to do Italian accent very well. I'm from the South, man. Us doing Italian accents
No,
are painful to the ears of everybody.
from the northwestern part of New Jersey.
You especially should know the Italian accent.
They're over by the city.
I don't care. Still, you're right by New York City. You should have some that migrate over to New Jersey.
There's some of them, but out here, this is kind of farm country out here, where I am.
You're like me.
If you got an accent, you're either mowing grass or in a pizza place.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with mowing grass. I do that all the time with my grandpa. I mow his 2-3 acres every 2 weeks.
I got my 2-3 acres, and I got the farm.
Well,
And
I'm from this. The city I live in is, well, it used to be a small town, but now it's one of the largest cities in Oklahoma. But I go all the time to my grandfather's, which he lives in the country. It's about like 40, 50 miles away, and I go out there and help them do stuff, whether it be building, mowing, and whatever.
there you go. There's your wave by.
Who's the lucky dog?
Mike Ellis. And
Mike Ellis in the 2.
Is your lucky dog.
It went from let me get this right. It went from having horrible accents to talking about farming. We're giving you everything in this broadcast, folks.
from coast to coast. Find out what's going on.
From the East Coast, from the West Coast to the Central, the Plains. The funny thing was, it really would be from East, Central, and West if Steve was here, because I know he's over in the western part of the United States.
Yeah.
So it really would be the East, West, and Central.
But he wouldn't have cool farm stories like we do.
No. I know the general area has a lot of snow.
Nah, we don't like snow.
Yeah, snow in Oklahoma is really rare.
Yeah, we get some snow here in New Jersey.
I mean, we had pretty good snowstorms earlier this year, and late last year we had a couple blizzards that just teared through the central part of Oklahoma.
Yeah, we had a couple years ago. We had piles. I was taking front end loaders through my driveway and just piling the snow up.
Did the front cars pit? Do you know?
No.
Oh, I'm on replay. Yeesh. We're about to go green.
We're about to go green. Talking about moving snow.
And I was about a lap behind. Whoopsie. Sorry, guys. Oh, they're only in, what, 1 and 2? Yeah. Wasn't that far behind.
I don't think anybody pitted up front.
And that worries me because if they can make it, my math is really wrong. Or I'm misjudging when they pitted.
Yeah, you lost this race, didn't you?
I'm tired, man. Come on, I had a long week. Same with you. You don't want to think, and I'm trying to think of strategies, and I'm way off. They're entering 3 and 4.
Pace car's getting ready to duck down. Hopefully for the final time. Let these guys, one big pack, do get out.
Yep. We'll have just about 13 laps left.
You got Thomas Lewandowski, Garrett Denton, Kenneth O'Keefe, and Terrence Donovan.
Green
and
flag.
Michael
Everybody's rolling.
Churchman. And your
2 of our picks are in 3rd and 4th.
green flag's back out. They head off in the
They're
one.
heading off into 1, yep. 18, 99, and 73 right back where they were before the caution.
Ooh.
73 is all over the 18. Like, go, go, go. The back of the... Whoops, wrong thing. Back of the pack, still a little too wide. A lot of shuffling in the back.
You're in a 2-core.
21's going to have to go low, and the 21 gets tapped by the 88 of Michael Churchman. 27 gets in the 21. 21 slips. 26 into it. The 26, the 52, the 10, the 23. Wild ride from Terrence Donovan, the 21.
Terrence just took wild tumble.
Oh, the 2 Mike Ellis gets into it. Dave Smalley gets into it. Oh. I saw that coming a mile away.
They were in the caution changes the tire temperatures, and they just weren't ready for that.
Yeah, they go cold tires. They can't go that hard for a few laps. They had to wait.
And Terrence came down on baby. Terrence
Yeah, I'm going to slow it down a little bit so you can see. I was racing. The 88 slid up. The 21 slid down a little bit. And I mean, it's nails by Mark Gloy in the 27. Del Smalley goes sideways and just flipping. Let's watch with Del Smalley. I think he's got a pretty good camera angle for this. Whoops. Crop USB camera. There you go. I'm going to slow it down for you guys. See what he sees. Hard lick. He barely gets through it, but just can't hold on to it. Nearly flips it just from the extreme of the banking. Gets in contact with the 88 and just see the 21 tumbling.
21. Climbed the wall there.
That's a tough break for the Twisted Motorsports cars. 27.52. It's just...
both my picks.
Yeah. A lot of good guys taking out in that one.
2. Dale Smalley got hit hard in the driver's side door there.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a wild ride here, folks. If you're nauseous or don't like a lot of movement, cover your eyes. This is a wild ride.
If you do, check it out. And look at him. He bounced right over to 46.
Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
He went right over to 46 car.
Really? I got to see that.
I'm watching I'm going to watch the onboard to 46.
Yeah, I'll be good.
Watch the onboard. Let's see what he sees.
I'm watching it right now. It's a pretty good view.
He spins.
I don't see where you see him.
And
Oh, yeah. I saw a
goes
little
right
bit of
over
it.
him.
Yeah, that's just a lot of bouncing over the 46. I give that an 8 out of 10. Yeah, a lot of these cars don't have resets to fix their cars. So, it's going to be pit road for a while.
No, Dale used his.
I know Dale already used his early in the race, like back at lap 20.
One might have. Because he had that big wreck with Alan Larson and everybody.
Yeah, and took Alan Larson out of the race.
Maybe. Oh, he got it.
So it's getting a little wild here at the final laps. We've got about 10 laps to go, right as of right now, so it's getting a little wild. I think that was just racing incident. I mean, the 88 came up a little bit. Looks like 21 was not giving a lot of room. It came down a little bit. I mean, the 88 could backed up a little bit, but I mean, his nose is in there clearly.
Nah. So right now we have, what, 10 to go? It's about right around when the Cup Series, they had a red flag with 10 to go. And
yeah, from what I saw on NASCAR.com, like Kurt Busch exploding. What happened to Kurt?
he had a fuel oil leak and brake fluid get all over the place, and he went up on fire and had no brakes going into the turn.
Ouch.
And that was, he got away with it, but
Yeah, I gotta watch that race. I'm probably gonna watch it like tomorrow. 'Cause I'm probably gonna pass out after this.
yeah, Johnson, Keselowski was second. Junior ended up getting third.
I also know that Vickers and Harvick got into it. It doesn't surprise me. Vickers gets into it with everybody.
I think.
This should be pretty interesting because all these front cars, if they didn't pit under the, not this caution but last caution, they have at least 40, 50 laps on these tires. They're old tires. So
Maybe they got a long run setup and they just like it like that.
I generally, well,
Go.
I-
It's time to go here.
the setup I would do for this race if I was racing in it would have been a short setup. Probably a good like 30, 40 lap setup. Nothing too great, but definitely not a long setup. Like 20 to 30 lap set. Works good in those 23 laps if I was racing with these guys. Because I would figure in my head there'll be pretty good cautions. Not a lot, but enough where it'll be even spaced out where I could do that. And the pace car is going to pit road. We are green. We're going our green. We have about 8 laps to go when they hit the green flag. And there it is. 18 99 leads to 99 and 73. The 00 Jim Brown gets a horrible restart but falls below. We got the 14 and 2 right behind them.
The 2-car didn't want to go there. It checked up the whole line. They're getting pretty fanned out right now. Meanwhile, the 73 trying to push that 18 around that 99. Will they make it work?
The 73 gets a little loose from doing it. And the 99's just hanging out there.
He wants to get rid of that 99 so he can make the move, and it.
Yeah, exactly. I know 73 of O'Keefe has a fast car. It's just he's been in traffic all day.
Now, do you want to have the lead on the last lap?
I would, yes. Because you can block, if you can just block a little run. I mean, not do a major block, but just a tad block, like get in front of him just a little bit. Just kill a little bit of momentum. And we got a caution. Couple cars.
poor
So
Wenk.
22 of Ralph. Hard lick.
Caution's out,
Oh
caution's
man,
out.
he said spinning to 14.
Another one of the
Really
Twisted
doing a great job,
Motorsports
man.
boys.
We'll keep working on this thing for you. How you doing
Oh,
inside
I
range? Doing okay?
just barely saw that, and I saw Ralph take a hard lick.
Oh, Ralph. That was
I
big.
think Ralph just got loose. Yeah, he just got loose and collected the... No, the 88 dodged and got loose on the apron. 23 gets into it.
And Ralph bounced off, collected 14, and 14 collected that.
Yeah, the
orange.
88 got on the apron, got loose, and drifted pretty well. Yeah,
Well.
they're not giving me good camera angles for this wreck. It's right where the camera angles change. Let's watch with the 88. Michael Churchwell. It's had a long day for him. He drifted it pretty good.
Ralph Shipman's day is done.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, the 14 gets into 52, and I believe that will end the 52's race.
Ooh. Oh man, that's, yeah, 52. Just cruising along, minding his own business, and
Let's get the chopper. Let's see everything. Oh, the 66 gets into the wall with the 14. The 14's just spinning. And right at the end, when he's trying to get off the track, boom. Right in the door of the 52. 52 gets a couple hard licks. So, and the 22 killed his motor running into the 52, I believe that was.
but he got the 52 going.
Yes, it did. Now, I'm wondering if we're going to have a 2-3 lap shootout, or is this going to end the race?
I hope we see a green flag finish this race. After seeing the kind of racing we were seeing during these long runs, I really want to see a green flag finish.
I'm wondering if Jim will lay off or if he just doesn't have the car, because on the last restart, Jim fell back quite a ways from his front three. That tells me he either spun it, didn't get a good restart, or just doesn't have the car to keep up with these three. And remember, the 3 guys that finished in top 3 get paid, so that is a money position in the 99 car.
But for Terrence, he's starting on the outside. He doesn't want to get hung out.
Oh yeah, that's what's going to make it interesting for Terrence.
Have the 0 move in, or have the 2 move in on it. Because those guys on the outside may be hung out.
Now, because it'll be the 18 and the 99 on the inside, the 73 and 00 on the outside when they start green. Wow, yeah. I know Terrence has a fast car, so this is his... I mean, Kenneth... Why do I keep calling him Terrence? I always get those two mixed up. Kenneth O'Keefe from the 73. I know he has a fast car, and now it's a chance to prove it on the outside. On the outside. So it looks like we're going to have two to 3 laps worth of green flag racing towards the end of this, and I guarantee you it will be interesting. Because the 99, 73, and 18 I've been battling all race, and I know they want to win this. All 3 of those cars do.
I hope it stays green. I got my fingers crossed. I want to see a door banging.
Yeah, door banging
Rubber
green flag
flinging.
finish.
Spinning in the grass, checkered flag finish.
So if the lights go out this next lap, then they'll go green on lap 123, which will be 3 laps left to race.
Yeah, it'll be green. Maybe a second green flag, then white.
They'll go green on lap 23, race for, I believe, 2 laps, and 3rd lap would be the white.
Yeah. Hopefully they can handle it. Or maybe, if you were to 73, would you want the lead?
Like I said, I would, because you can...
Goes out, or...
If I was the same free, I would love the lead and try to get on the bottom if I can. because you know the outside, unless he has a fast car and works the side draft well, he's not going to get a good enough run to pass you in the trials. So you would want the lead and you want to be on the bottom. That's where you want to be.
The white line is your friend.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to have to work this. He's going to have the side draft. He's going to have to work that car hard on the outside to get the runs to try to get that pass. And I know 73 has a fast car. I just don't know if it's fast enough on the outside to take on the 18. That I just don't know.
Well, there's only one way to find out. They are double file heading in the 4 right now.
And the lights are off on the pace car. So they will be going green.
Pick a little bit.
They'll be going green on lap 123 of 125. It's going to be an interesting 3 laps, folks.
I hope you're all hanging in. I hope you're all still awake. No, wake up.
Grab the popcorn. It's about to get fun. It's about to get wild here with CORA Racing at Charlotte.
Don't go to bed just yet. Here they come. Down. The long
Green
dog
flag.
leg. They take the green and off they go.
73 doesn't get a very good start. He anticipated that pretty bad. The 99 is going to make a move to Terrence. I mean, Kenneth O'Keefe's same 3 is either got to go to the bottom, which he is. Okay, he's going to do that.
99 and
That 99 is going to try to get a run.
just when he thought you could get rid of him, he's back behind him again.
Yep.
Man, 99 could get a run, and maybe they'll be side by side for the lead.
Well, I think Kenneth O'Keefe and Son 3 actually did it on purpose. Got a bad run to get behind these 3. Either he wants a guaranteed paid spot, or he's anticipating on these the 99-18 wrecking.
73 making a
Oh yes.
aggressive. 3 to go.
Who said about guaranteed money? He's going for the win.
We got 2 to go now.
99 getting a little shake there, a little looseness. Jim Brown is making a move on the 2 behind these 3.
Lap car.
On the apron. Another lap car on the apron. Nicely job by those 2 lap cars.
When we see the white flag, there will be no yellow.
Looks like 73 is trying to get the angle on the 99.
Yeah, he wants that 99 to make a mistake.
We are coming to the white flag. This lap is the white flag.
1 lap to
The
go.
99 making a move on the 18. Doesn't have the room. Gets in the grass. That saves it. Oh.
Racing. Coming
That
down.
99 is just, I can tell he's finding that car a
He's got
lot.
that gap on 18. Maybe he can get a run.
Come on, 99.
Up.
Come on, then.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's go to 3. We're going to 4 right now. 99's going to give a bump to the 18.
Loose to the line.
It's going to be the 18,
Got it.
99, and 73 finish top 3.
Went
Beautiful
down,
race by those 3. Jim Brown in 4th and Mike Ellison the 2 and 5th. Round up your top 5. Wow, that was an exciting race. Nice
Wow.
driving by everybody. I'm going
Just
to try to get in the word end with, oh, the 88 gives 99 a little tap.
A lot of fun there, especially when you're racing side by side. That was like 20
I'm
laps.
sure they had a lot of fun there in that last race there. That last run.
That was a
I'm going to
congratulations
try to
on
get
that.
a word in here.
Don't forget, anybody that disconnects at this point in time or until we say you can go, you guys will be home scored.
Let me clear the channel real quick. 18, Thomas, you hear me?
Yep, I got you.
That was a wild 3 laps. How do you feel about getting this win?
Man, this was a really fun race. Garen 99 car, we were side by side for, felt like forever. It was probably a good solid 15, 20 laps there, and just really intense racing there. I mean, inches apart. It was a lot of fun, and just like to thank you guys for putting on the race, and it was awesome. It was an awesome time.
I'll tell you what, I can tell me and Dan had a blast watching this race. You guys put on a good show.
Great show.
Yeah, when we got that green flag run there, racing was really great. Car's a lot of fun to drive here. I got a little behind in the pit strategy there when I pitted for the lead, and kind of worked my way back up and, you know, went through the field and had some really close racing. It's a good time.
Mind doing some burnouts for us up in the booth? There you go.
He would not mind at all.
No, he
Burn
wouldn't.
it up. He has earned it. He worked his wheel
Yeah, he
off.
worked
We had
his
top
butt
three
off.
lined up on start-finish line.
It
Top
doesn't
three lined
matter.
up start-finish line.
What kind of motor you got? Burn it up. It's just a
Destroy those tires.
Second.
And that's it for us. This is Dave and Dan for broadcasters for this race. We hope to see you next week. I don't know, I forget where we are, but tune in. I'll put on a show next week, and we may have Steve. We may not. But it'll be on this channel. So tune in next week, Sunday, same time, 8 Central. And we'll see you there. You have any parting words, Stan?
No, just great racing today, and I enjoyed it, and hope to see you all viewing next week, and tell your friends about it too.
All right. See you guys next time. This is David, and